This means that some people's blood pressure is highly responsive to sodium intake, while others are salt-resistant, meaning their blood pressure barely budges, no matter how much salt they eat. Estimates vary, but it's thought that about half of people with high blood pressure are salt-sensitive, and about a quarter of people with normal blood pressure are. That leaves a huge portion of the population who may be restricting salt unnecessarily. For these individuals, cutting sodium might not have a significant impact on their blood pressure at all. They create a pump called the sodium-potassium pump that moves nutrients into cells and waste products out. This pump is fundamental for your energy and cellular health. Here's the key insight. It's not just about the absolute amount of sodium you consume, but the ratio of sodium to potassium. The modern diet has completely flipped this ratio on its head. Simply shifting your diet away from ultra-processed foods and toward more whole, plant-based foods will naturally improve your sodium to potassium ratio. You'll automatically be getting less sodium and more potassium without even having to count grams. Now, let's talk about another group of people for whom low-salt advice might be counterproductive. Athletes or anyone who sweats a lot. When you sweat, you don't just lose water. You lose electrolytes, with sodium being the primary one. For some people, particularly those with salt-sensitive hypertension, reducing sodium intake is an important and medically advised strategy. But for many others, the picture is much broader. Obsessing over every milligram of sodium while ignoring potassium intake, processed foods, and personal activity levels is missing the bigger picture. The real enemy isn't salt itself, but an imbalanced diet, one that's high in processed foods and low in nutrient-dense whole foods. You'll naturally start to crowd out the more processed, sodium-heavy options. You'll be improving your sodium-potassium ratio without the stress of restriction. This small habit shifts your focus from what you can't have to what you can have, which is a much more sustainable and enjoyable way to build long-term health. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. If this helped you see salt in a new light, please like the video and share it with someone who might benefit from this more balanced perspective. Let me know your thoughts or questions in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And be sure to subscribe to The Better Habit for more simple, science-based ways to feel better every day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.